One of the most beautiful things about the United States is that so much of the food we eat is brought here by another culture that came to pursue the American dream. What's even more beautiful is when the flavors of one culture elevates another. That's exactly what you taste at Heirloom Market BBQ in Atlanta. Chef Jiyeon moved here from Korea, and when she met her husband, Texas-born, Tennessee-raised Cody Taylor, they were able to build something truly special. It's a marriage of authentic Korean street food with something sacred in the South: barbecue.
So how did we start? How did you start the barbecue?
I was a student at culinary school
Here in Atlanta.
Here in Atlanta.
We met in a fine dining restaurant.
And then I was doing my internship. He was a sous chef there.
Yeah.
He started floating on me, and that's what had happened.
You did. Well, she's stunning.
Right. So she would take me out to all the Korean restaurants, and I saw a lot of correlation. I'm like, this would go really good with smoked meat.
Jiyeon and Cody wanted to be authentic to themselves, so they decided to bring all the things from their home pantry to the food they make. Suddenly, people were learning about things they had never heard of.
People from East Tennessee mountains come down when they're coming through Atlanta. They're like, Cody, I love kimchi coleslaw.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a Korean restaurant in where I grew up, but
Yeah.
the flavor became familiar to them. You know, once it kind of opened that door.
One day he asked me, Jiyeon, can you cook collard greens? It reminded me my grandmother cooked greens in Korea with Korean miso we call doenjang. I just throw from my memories. And it turns out really, really well. And the customers ask, who cook? And oh, she's the one cooking. Everybody like, really? She's Asian.
Yeah, what is she doing with our collard greens?
To be clear, this isn't fusion. Each culture is respected for what it brings to the table individually. But the magic is how they work together.
Oh my God.
Our spicy Korean pork. This is our spare ribs, the original spicy Korean pork sandwich.
Oh, and what's in the barbecue sauce?
The gochujang,
That paste.
chili pepper paste. And there's some rice vinegar in it. Spicy, sweet, and acid, the balance with the fatty meat.
Wait, I need to take a photo of you guys there. I'm interrupting.
The patio is typically standing room only, and some drive from hours away to taste how flavors from half a world away pair with southern barbecue.
I want to see what he's getting.
Yeah.
If he's telling me that you guys know his order before he gets it.
Oh yeah, they definitely do.
How often do you come?
3 to 4 times a week.
3 to 4 times a week, so you're like a super regular.
Yeah, if I find a good spot, I'm gonna stick with it. But obviously, I never expected to find somewhere so close to that really made good food. So
Yeah.
I always tell them I wish they were open every day.
You would come 7 times
I
a
would-
week
I would-
instead of 5 times
Yes,
a week.
I would.
Were you familiar with the Korean food before you came here?
I've never had Korean barbecue before. This is the first time.
Had you been hearing about it?
Oh yeah, this is a famous place in Atlanta.
What do you think about the combination of the Korean with the barbecue that you know?
Tastes great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's excellent.
You can taste the world in your city.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
No
that.
passport.
No passport.
Traditionally, meats like pulled pork are eaten on a bun. But for me,
Oh, we're doing a taco. So this is the spicy
Korean pork,
kimchi slaw.
jalapenos and cilantro.
Yes, please.
Spicy Korean barbecue sauce.
Okay. Salud. Oh, it's a sweet, and then I feel the heat.
A little bit of heat.
Yeah.
Oh,
next is brisket. To tenderize it, they inject the meat with miso soup, then smoke it over oak and hickory for 16 hours.
this is the brisket.
That is the burnt end. So that's like the very tip of it that points back to the smoker. So you get that crispy, it's a lot of smoke.
I've never tasted a brisket like this. It's that the miso, it gives it so much dimension. This is what happens when a Texan marries a Korean, I guess. I'm so grateful for your marriage.
To see more episodes from this series, go to thrivingthroughfood.com.